commercials are just really annoying. You know what I'm saying? You know what? They're just kind of sticky.
Well, I guess there's a few. I mean, some of them are pretty stupid, don't you think?
I don't know. Can you think of a
Ginsu knife commercial. Do you need a knife that can cut through a shoe heavy can?
So, when are we going to meet this old Ginsu guy?
Please give him a warm welcome to our Measurement Science Conference.
Okay, so right now you may be wondering to yourself, what am I going to learn from the selling of a Ginsu knife and how is that going to help me? Well, it's been my experience that each and every one of you, this is not a money-back guarantee, it's just a personal guarantee, but each and every one of you will walk away today with something that you'll be able to use in your personal life, your business life, or both. Some of the Ginsuisms that I'm going to share with you today help me take a knife that was made in Fremont, Ohio. That's right, the Ginsu did not come from Japan. Give it a totally made-up name, because it was a made-up name. It doesn't mean anything in any language. Create a clever commercial and take in $50 million in sales. That's not bad for something the public didn't want or didn't need. Therefore, it's easy to see why Ginsuisms have been and continue to be the cornerstone of my success. For an example, in business, it's not that easy today to find good employees. Lots of companies ignore those negative first impressions and go ahead and hire someone with the hope the person will improve. Statistically, they don't. In fact, most get worse. If you don't believe me, just walk in on a session of Congress. Because I believe if someone isn't going to do all they can to impress me during an interview, for example, when there's pressure and incentive to do so, what can you expect when they get the job? Lots of people are asking the admissions officer, hey, what can you do with a degree from MIT? And apart from the usual answers like, you'll be able to work for NASA, and then you can also be part of the Scientific Measurement Society here today. The admissions officer tongue-in-cheek said, your son or daughter will be able to get up in front of any crowd, speak about any subject, be completely wrong, and everyone will believe them. Remember, making statements that suggest that you are unsure of yourself, making statements that suggest that you don't know what you're doing, puts doubt in the minds of the very people that you're trying to impress, and puts doubt in the minds of the very people that you're trying to sell to. And it was here at the tender age of 27 that I had announced to my wife, Brenda, that I had a business that had just grossed $10 million in its first year. My wife, Brenda, and you remember this, of course, was very skeptical of the idea from the very beginning, said to me, let's go shopping. You do remember that, don't you? And she's been continuing on. It's been just How about retail stores? Same thing. Why don't they just put a voicemail message on that says, hi, this is your favorite retail store. We can't talk to you right now because we're experiencing heavy call volume. Please stay in the line and your call will be answered in approximately 15 years. Or you can drive all the way down to our store and we'll be happy to tell you that we don't have it in stock. Come on, what's next? Bad service will be so accepted we'll be able to get it in different languages. If you'd like to be treated badly in Spanish, press 1. If you'd like to be treated badly in English, press 2. It eventually became clear to us that the only way out of our cash flow predicament was to put some kind of a knife offer on TV. It didn't matter if it was successful or not, we just needed to generate some cash flow. Because we had so many knives in the offer and because we wanted to create tremendous value, we would introduce a knife and then we would say, how much would you pay for this knife? But wait, there's more. And that's how that line became very successful. Things are moving along just great, but we still needed a name. You know, people ask me all the time, Ed, how did you come up with the name Ginsu? And John, I think you were wondering that too. Are you wondering that, John? Drugs were great in the 70s. Just kidding.
In memory of being at the Measurement Science Conference, it's an icon of our profession. Oh wait, there's more. Also, if you accept this within the next 30 seconds, a science plaque.
Thank you, John. I get a royalty every time you use that name.
Oh.